turning the
I'm
page.
not a fan of that word.
As your eardrums would just blow out each side of your head.
Yeah, that's why I was confused. Why is it so quiet?
We don't need that.
Oh, is that a dotted
Okay, so here is the text of the original choral piece and its translation. So when you're thinking about playing more than just the music on the page, internalize this, okay? And yes, this is sacred or Christian in nature, and whether or not that's what you believe, you can take those ideas and those emotions and internalize them and put them into your playing. Because this piece rhythmically and note-wise, not that challenging, right? So find something to make challenging, whether it's your expression, your intonation, your endurance, your breathing with your section, whatever it might be, okay? And the squeaking of the drum throne is definitely appropriate for this piece. Here we go. Adagio quarter note equals 56. Let's see if we can stay that slow. Here we go.
Do you want me
Yes.
to play cues?
Yes, play cues. Wherever. Wherever there are cues, play them right now. Here we go. Statement of the music, okay? We're having some intonation issues. Guys, when we stop, we need to get quiet so that I can give the instruction that I need to give. And it's becoming a little bit excessive, so please help me so that I can teach you better. So, yes, it's very slow, but we still need to subdivide the eighth note so that we stay on top of it, okay? I don't want it to be so slow that it's like dragging you through honey or tar, but don't rush. What?
Like on YouTube, we listen to it.
We can listen to it after we've played through it.
Okay.
Okay. First thing that I want to look at is, should we breathe between measure 4 and 5?
No.
Why?
Because it's not.
We're tied between measure 4 and 5?
Should we? Yes.
Okay, so starting, yeah, Sam. Yeah. So starting at measure 3, the song goes like this. And I'll just kind of sing and forgive me in advance, but starting at measure 3 is where the words begin. And so you think based on the text if we should breathe there. So starting at measure 3. Ave, ave, verum corpus. So should we breathe between measure 4 and 5? Corpus. Let's try it both ways. Start at measure 3. This time, breathe between measure 4 and 5. And then we'll do it the other way, and we'll see which one you guys like better. And for why reasons? For why reasons? Okay, here we go, measure 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. All right, try it without breathing in between measure 4 and 5, please. And let's get a fuller sound right off the bat as well. 1, 2.
mean, if
Okay,
we
but
breathe,
I'm not talking about logistically and physically. I'm talking about what does the music dictate.
I think we should.
I feel like it'd be better without breathing, like.
Okay,
I mean,
I agree.
If
I
we
think
breathe at the end of 2 before my 2 whole notes that are tied, I think that.
I think if we get a really good breath before beat 3, and then maybe if you can sneak breaths in with your section and measure, I mean, it's real slow. But if you could sneak breaths if you have to and measure 5, I think that's a more appropriate place. I mean, try not to because it's slurred. I mean, basically, if you could just not breathe between measures 3 and 6, that'd be great. But I understand that you don't want to pass out. So, all right, here we go. Measure 3. Don't breathe between 4 and 5.
Where are we?
Measure 3. You're playing a natural. So observe the key signature and don't rush. Here's measure 7. Okay. We had a funky bit. Let's just get the flutes and the trumpets at measure 7.
Sounds really airy, so I just need to use more air.
Yes. 1, 2, 7, and. Nope, that's 2 of the same note. It's only one note in the measure, right? F, F, G. 1, 2, 3. Nope, it doesn't change there, Brooke.
Oh, I wish you,
No,
or like not.
you're not playing the second F.
Oh.
One more time. 1, 2, 3. And thanks for holding that all the way to the end. Yeah.
So I think I'm rushing, like counting.
The A flat you didn't hold for 2 beats. You held for 1. Okay. Everybody at measure 7. Listen for the melody, which is what you just heard. And the clarinets have a nice little accompanying da 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 da. Right? 1, 2. Measure 7. The arranger finally gave you a breath mark, and none of the people who got it used it. So we've got a breath mark between beat 3 and beat 4 of measure 14 for the flute, the oboe, and the trumpet at least. I don't see it in my clarinet, but I believe you. So take advantage of it. Okay? We're having a tendency because, I don't know if it's because we're bored with the piece or what, but we're rushing through half notes. Okay, so over your half notes, if you need to write 1-2 or 3-4 over them, or dotted half notes 1-2-3, feel free, write all over your part, okay? Because the audience won't know if you write on your music, but they'll know if you don't, okay? So do so. All right, let's start at measure 7 again and get this whole phrase intact. up to 22 is sort of like transitionary material. So, and with music from this time period, you'll notice that there are more accidentals present during that time. You'll also notice that rhythms are a little different than they have been for the other parts of the song. This is sort of like what we would call a miniature development section. So just be aware of that. So when you see Mozart and you see accidentals, you're like, oh, this is development section. Things might get a little odd.
I thought you were going to be like, when you see Mozart, tell him thanks.
When you see Mozart, tell him thanks. He's currently decomposing. He's no longer decomposing. Okay, we need to come in with a little bit more powerful of an entrance at 15 if you have a half rest and then a half note. So you're measure 15 and make that happen. Huh? I have forte.
Oh, I have mezzo forte.
I have 14.
15, I've got second trumpet, second alto, horn, low trombones, euphonium, tuba, bari, forte on beat 3 of measure 15. I want everyone at 15, yeah, we're just discussing dynamics. Here's measure 15. Okay, I was like, and there was nothing there. One more time. Okay, so somewhere we had a counting mishap. I'm not exactly sure where it was. If I had to guess, I'd say that flutes and first altos didn't hold that high note for 5 beats because it's tied. Because you've got a whole note tied to a quarter note, and then you go down the scale. So another translation of the word adagio is watch the conductor, right? Here's measure 15. Okay, flutes, clarinets, altos, trumpets. You have a concert C flat on beat 2 of measure 23. What is the next note? Also concert C flat, right? Or because the accidental applies to the whole measure. So I heard some really interesting chromatic movement. Da 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 da. I don't think that's what Mozart wanted.
4, 5, 4.
Oh man. Here's measure 22. Yes. That was good. Okay, measure 28. A lot of people have eighth notes on beat 3, so let's unify that. If you've got eighth notes on beat 3, please play in measure 28. 1, 2, play. Right? Da 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 da. Please play there. 2 and. One more time. 1, 2. Gotta really listen. clarinet. I love that. Okay, let's go back to 22. C flats. Okay, it's taking us an average of about 8 to 9 seconds, you guys, from the time I put my hands up ready to play until everyone's horns are actually up ready to go. So let's eliminate that and save some time, because I've been counting. It's been 6 times, so we've wasted about a minute. Trying to take flight to get you to crescendo, and I'm like getting no response. So
What measure were we at?
we just stopped at the middle of measure 37. Okay? So measure 30, we start at pianissimo, right? Which is like our lowest practical dynamic level. And then by the time we get to 3 before 38, we're forte. And we come back down. And then right before 38, we're forte again. So let's make these dynamics happen since the music is so easy. Okay, here's 30. And give me something back on the crescendo, because I feel like I'm giving you a her little, ba-da-da. Not even the trill. The trill I don't care about. Who needs trills? But the little FGF, I don't know. It just fit perfectly with the style. Okay. Everyone should have, except for the clarinets, the clarinet 1, I should say, a breath mark in the middle of measure 38. Well, because you have a rest, yes. But, or sorry, in the middle of 37. Please don't have a breath mark in the middle of 38. Ah! Whole note tied to a half note. Definitely no breath mark there. Okay, so everyone who has 2 half notes in measure 37 should have a breath mark in between them. And if you don't, then there's a misprint. Okay? And we need to make that happen because there needs to be a breath while the clarinets are holding that B flat, the first, right? Yes. 37. Sorry, do I keep saying 38? I mean to say 37. There's a big 38 right there, and it's drawing my eye. Okay? So let's all breathe there. It should be ba, 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 and then Brooke's screaming high on the flute. And then she plays an E natural and goes even higher, and then she goes even higher and plays an F. So
oh, that's fun. Yeah.
She's taking it to the next level.
Yeah.
Because why be average when you could be savage?
Blah, 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 blah.
I apologize for that. That was one of the lamest things I've done on my
That was beautiful.
It doesn't beat the dolphin speak.
It doesn't beat the dolphin thing. But here's measure 30. Measure 30. Thank you for better dynamics. It was much better. Here we go. 2, 3, and. Yeah, who's ever got a concert G at the end, play it out. What, Brooke?
I'm gonna pair for the slow notes.
You don't yet, but you will. Okay, one more time. One more time. Da, 3 and 4 and a 1. Right? Ready, last 2. Okay, and we can't do, yeah. We can't do those last 2 16th notes rubato because freely and out of time. Because whoever's playing first clarinet plus the flutes all have to do it exactly together. So you've got to take it from me there.
I'm getting a bruise when I'm pressing down on the hole.
Woo. Maybe don't push down so hard. Because true story, woodwinds, if you're reset. Pushing down too hard on your keys, it can actually take your horn out of adjustment faster. Pushing down on the springs too much. So only as hard as you have to. Okay. Now you know.
Freaking sexy.
All right, 38. Let's start at 38 again. And just like we had at the beginning of the piece, big, strong, powerful entrance halfway through the measure low voices, right? It's a really cool chord, B flat minor. Yeah?
I think I held last time. I think I held the E natural too long. And then I was like, oh crap, I gotta play the F, and then I lost.
I didn't notice, so maybe you did, maybe you didn't. Okay, trombones, 2-ish for D flat, right? Wherever it's in tune, that's where the position is. Here's 38. Cool. That piece is going to be so beautiful and moving once we get it there. Okay, let's listen to a recording of it.